Welcome to the Roulette Master TV, where we go back in time to revisit unbelievable roulette systems of the past. Today's system is the Golden Circle Roulette System. It will beat all other roulette systems, says the subscriber, and I can't wait to share this one with you. Let's jump right in and get started. This is the Roulette Master, and I'm so excited to share with you a new system today from one of my subscribers, Baccarat. He says that this roulette system has never lost, and I can't wait to share this with you. I'm going to put his system up today against Sonny's system that he used to win $50 million in the roulette tournament. And let's go ahead and get started. I can't wait for this, and both these systems I'm really looking forward to. Let's go ahead and start with Sonny's system first. And here we go. We're going to put $10 on second and third column. So let's do that and spin.
No more bets.
Here we go. The timer's set for 15 minutes. I'm really looking forward to how both these systems do today, and I hope you are too. That's a $10 win, so we'll just rebet and spin. And here we go. Again, he used this one to turn $1 million into $50 million in a roulette tournament. And there's another $10 win. So let's go ahead and rebet and spin. And man, I can't wait to see Baccarat's new system that he said has never lost. It looks really good as well. I can't wait for this one, and it's going to be an awesome session. And we're up 30. Let's go ahead and spin again. Once we have losses, I'll show you what to do with this one. Here we go. And I'll cover everything you need to know with both systems. Okay, there's another $10 win. So we're up 40. Right now, we're just rebetting and spinning. The reason he uses second and third column is because those numbers are bunched together on the actual roulette wheel. And Sonny says that really helps your chances. And we're up 50. Let's just rebet and spin. And again, once we get a loss here, I'll show you what to do next. That's a 31 black. Okay, so we have a loss. So we're going to double the bet. And now we have a $40 total bet. And hang in there, because there's going to be more to this as we see if we win or lose this bet. Okay, we won. So now we're going to try to get a second win. So we're going to stay at that $20 on each bet. Here we go. Okay, that's a 12 red. Okay, and we got 2 in a row, and that means we restart. So we go back to 10 each. We're already up $70. Let's go ahead and spin, and here we go. That's a 20 black. That's a win, so we just stay right there. We're up $80 now, and pretty quickly, I might say. And we're already 2 minutes and 5 seconds in out of 15 minutes. First part of this challenge, and there's another $10 win. We're up 90. And let's spin. And the reason I put Sonny's system up against Baccarat's never lose system is because it's definitely intrigued me, and I want to see a larger sample size with this one. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that as well. We're going to double the bet after that loss. Now we're going to have 20 each, 40 total on those columns, second and third. And that's a 31 black. And we lost, so we double again. Now we'll have 40 each, 80 total on second and third column. Here we go. That's a 33 black. And that's a win, but now we're going to stay right at that same bet and try to get 2 wins at 40 each. Let's see if we can do it. Okay, that's an 8 black. And we did it. So that triggers us to restart. We're up 110 already. Now we have 10 on second and third again. That's the columns, that is. And here we go. That's a 27 red. That's another win. We'll take it. We're up 120. And man, that happened pretty quickly. Let's rebet and spin here. Okay, that's a 26 black. Another $10 win. We will take it. We're up 130. So again, we're just rebetting and spinning till we have a loss. And here we go. That's a 34 red. That's a loss, so we'll double the bet. Let's do that. And after we double it, that is 20 on each, 40 total. All right, here we go. That's a 20 black. Okay, and that's a win, so we're going to rebet that Try to get another win at 20 each, 2 in a row. Here we go. That is 11 black. And we did it, so we restart. And now we're up 150. And we'll have 10 on each base level bet again on second and third columns. We're 4 minutes and 22 seconds in out of 15. That's a 13 black. That's a loss, so we'll double the bet.
No more bet.
All right, here we go again, 20 each now. And that's 11 black. That's a win, so we rebet at 20 each again and try to get 2 wins in a row. If we don't do that, then we'll double again. That's a 3 red. But we did, so we restart. So we're up 170 now. And let's go ahead and spin with 10 on each again. We're 5 minutes in out of 15. That's a 20 black. All right. Up 180 now.
No more bets.
Let's spin again. And here we go. And that's a 33 black. Another win. We'll take it. We're up 190. And Kentucky White, one of my really active subscribers, also really likes to bet on certain areas that have numbers grouped together on the roulette wheel as well. And there's a first loss there. So now we're going to double the bet to 20 each again. And here we go. That's a 19 red. That's another loss, so we double again. Okay, now we have 40 each, 80 total on this bet, and we're 6 minutes in out of 15. So 32 red. There's 1 win, so we leave the bet the same and try to get 2 wins at 40 each. Then we'll check our balance again. Here we go, and that's a 1 red. And we did not win, so we double the bet again. Now we have 80 each, 160 total on here, and let's see if we can get a win. We did not. That's a 0-0. So we double again. Okay, now we have 160 on each, 320 total. And this is a $2,000 bankroll system. And that's an 18 red. Okay, we got the win. So we rebet and try to get 2 wins in a row.
No more bets.
Here we go at 160 each. That's not good. Lots of zeros. So we double the bet again. That's why we have the $2,000 bankroll. So now we have 320 each on these. There we go. That's a 16 red. That's another loss. So we need to double again. And we need to get the win here. We've had definitely had some losses. And that's a 36 red. That's a win. So we're going to rebet and spin. We're going to try to get 2 wins in a row. This is why you need the $2,000 bankroll or the $200 bankroll. But there's another loss, and we can't go any higher than that. So now, in fact, after that loss, we have to go back to just under a $500 bet. So that's not good. Okay, let's go down to 420 and spin. But we're in trouble now. That's a 5 red. Okay, let's see how many wins we can get in a row here. And see if we can get back on track. But that is a 6 black. Okay, that's a $360 win there. Let's just rebet and spin. Normally we restart with 2 wins, but we ran out of money. And with our bankroll on this one, there's another $60 win. Let's rebet and spin. That's a 13 black. And there's a $420 loss. And let's see how much we have left. Looks like about 550. So we'll increase. The bets aren't even anymore. Let's go up to 550 and spin. And that's what happens when you run out of bankroll. Sometimes you have some, if you can't put the bets out there, you have to make a decision. There's a $230 win. But yeah, you have to make a decision at some point whether you just want to take what you've lost up to this point or if you want to go all in with everything else. And we probably should have just taken the loss, because it looks like we only have, let's see, we have about $230 left. So we're not looking good now, guys. But I have done really well with this system so far. That's why I wanted to test it some more. But it looks like we're running out of our bankroll pretty quickly. There's our 190 win. Let's just rebet and spin. And here we go. It would take something really special to pull out of this one right now. But we got a couple wins in a row. Let's go ahead and just rebet and spin.
No more bets.
And here we go. That's a 35 black. There's another $40 win though. And again, the reason that the win sizes are different is because we ran out of bankroll almost. And there's a double zero. That's not good. Okay, let's see how much we have left now. It looks like we have about 420 left. So let's increase that. Okay.
No more bets.
Let's go ahead and spin and see if we can get a few more wins here. That's a 5 red. Okay, that's a win. We'll just rebet. And let's go ahead and add some more back in here. Looks like we have 540 left. So let's increase. And okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and spin, see if we can get another win here. We're 11 minutes in out of 15. That's a 3 red. Okay, that's a $330 win. Let's see what we have left now. Looks like we have 870 left. So let's increase those. And we'll just go 860 to keep it even there. And let's see if we can get lucky here. It says 16 red. Ooh, that's a loss though. That pretty much depleted our bankroll with this system. And I was doing really well in the testing with this, but I wanted to put this up against the system today because it's been doing so well. But today it definitely showed that it can you can lose your bankroll with this one. And that's I think we're about 12 minutes in out of the 15 when that one concluded. But now it is time for what you guys have all been waiting for. It's time for Baccarat's new roulette system that has not lost. So this is going to be pretty exciting, and let's go ahead and jump right into it. Here we go. This is the Roulette Master, and one of my subscribers, Baccarat, says he has a roulette system that has never lost. So I can't wait to share this with you. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you everything that he's been doing, and let's see if it fits for real. So here we go. We're going to have a $5 unit size bets, and we're going to start with $5 on the splits down the middle here. And then we're also going to have $10 bets on these 4 corners. He calls this the golden circle. And then now we're going to have $15 bets or 3 unit bets over here on these 2 double streets. So that's the 1-6, 31, 36, and that is an $85 total bet. So let's go ahead and spin, and let's see what we get here. That's a 16 red. Okay, that's a $95 win right off the bat, and let's look at why. And it's because we hit one of those numbers that's in the golden circle there. Wow, that's fantastic, hitting the 16 right off the bat. Let's just spin again here and see what we can do. I'll show you the progression on this one, and let's see if it keeps winning for us like it's doing for Baccarat. And there's a $5 win over there on the double street, and we're up 100 already. Let's go ahead and spin again, and I'll show you what to do with losses. This is a $2,000 bankroll system based off $5 units, and that's a $5 win. So we're up 105.
No more
Obviously, we're making a lot of money when we hit the golden circle there in the center. And that's a 31 black. That's another $5 win. That won't hurt us any. We'll take it. We're up 110.
No more
And let's spin again. See if we can get inside that golden circle there. And there's a 1 red. That's another $5 win. Again, won't hurt us any. And let's just rebet and spin. All right, it's an $85 total bet. And here we go. All right, that's a 29 black. And that's a loss. And when we lose, we're going to increase these by what they started with. So that'd be 3 units on the double street. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2 units on the bets that have 4 on the corners. There's 2, 2, 2, and 2. And then we're going to put 1 unit on each of the splits. So now we have a 170 total bet. And here we go. And on that first one, you can just double if you want to on the first one. But I'm trying to show you that it's a bet that increases by units. And we're up 40 now. So we're not in session profit. So we're going to keep the bet the same. And spin. Here we go. Okay, that's an 18 red. There's a $190 win. We're in session profit. Now we're up $230. So let's go back to the original $85 bet. And again, that's 3 units on the double streets, 2 units on the corners, and 1 unit on the splits.
No more bet.
All right, let's go ahead and spin. We're 2 minutes and 40 seconds into this, and here we go. That's an 18 red. All right, there's a $95 win. So hit the golden circle again. We're already up $325. That's fantastic. Again, $2,000 bankroll system. If you wanted to go to dollar units instead of $5 units, you just divide that 2,000 by 5 and 400, and there you go. So let's check out what we did there. We won 5. We'll just rebet and spin. Here we go. That's a 12 red. That's a loss, so we increase. But this time we'll double once. And again, that does the exact same thing as increasing by what we started with. But just on the first bet, remember that. That's a 14 red. And that's a $190 win. So we're up $435 already. And that's incredible. So, all right, let's go ahead and spin. We're back at 85 again. We're 3 minutes and 45 seconds in, and that's a 26 black. All right, and we lost that one. So again, on the first one you can double, but then after that you need to increase by 1 unit. I'm sorry, not by 1 unit, but by what you started with. So that'd be 3 units, 2 units, and 1 unit. There's another $190 win. Wow, we're up $540 already. That is absolutely incredible. Let's go back to the original $85 bet and spin. Again, 3 units on the double streets, 2 on the corners, 1 on the splits. That's a 33 black. And we'll take a $5 win. Fantastic. We're up $545, and let's spin. Let's see if we can hit that golden circle yet again here. And that is a 15 black. And there's another one. There's a $5 win. So obviously if you hit that one, the 15, it doesn't pay as well as some of the ones in there. But that's okay. It's another win. And let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. It's a 27 red. And that's a loss. So we'll double the bet on the first one, but only the first one. And again, that's because we're increasing by 1 unit. I'm sorry, by what the units we started with. Okay, so let's do that again. And again, we're going to increase by 3 on the double street and 2 on the corners. So now those become 30. And then the splits go up 1 unit to 15 each. Now we have a $255 total bet, $2,000 bankroll. But again, you could do a $400 bankroll with single dollar units. And there's a $15 win. And if you want to, you can always restart, but we're not near session profit. So let's give it another go here. Here we go. And that's a 5 red. But another thing that you need to know is if you are happy with the profit, you can always restart. And if you get enough wins that are not jackpots, you can restart as well. And that's a 2 black. Okay, so we're up 340. Let's be smart and let's go back to the original $85 bet. All right, here we go.
No more bet.
Again, three units on the double streets, 2 on the corners, and 1 on the splits. It's a $5 win. We're at 345.
No more
Let's go ahead and spin. And again, if you don't have to get all the way back to session profit. If you're happy with where you're at, or you're close to session profit, make that call. And there's a $185 win. So now you're seeing what can happen if you hit the center of that golden circle. We're up $530 now. We hit 2 really good ones there. So let's go ahead and spin.
No more bet.
And actually, more than 2 things were covered there. That was fantastic. So that's a 14 red. That's a $95 win. We'll take it. We're up 625.
No more
Let's
bet.
spin again here. And let's see what we get. That's a 9 red, and that's definitely a loss. So again, on the first one you can double, but then after that you need to increase by the unit size that you started with. That's why we have the $2,000 bankroll for $5 units, or $400 bankroll for dollar units. And there's a $10 win. We'll just rebet and spin.
No
Again,
more
if you're
bet.
happy with the 550 though, go ahead and restart. And that's a 5 red. There's a couple wins in a row. We're up 560. Let's go ahead and go back to the original $85 bet.
No more
He
bet.
says to be as safe whenever you can and restart. And we're 8 minutes in out of 15. And that's a 12 red. And let's go ahead and double the bet.
No more
But
bet.
again, that's only on the first one. We're increasing by what we started with. And that's a 23 red. That's a $190 win. Wow, we're up 665 already. Let's go back to 85 again
No more bet.
and spin. This is where we started at. Okay, that's a 34 red. Okay, that's a $5 win. We'll take it. We're up 670.
No more bet.
And let's spin. Here we go. Let's hit that golden circle. Let's see, 31 black. Okay, $5 win. We'll take it. We're up 675. And you can see the numbers covered here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You can see they're all in the second 12. And we have the other 12 numbers, the 2 double streets. That's another 12 numbers, so 24 total. And let's go ahead and
No more
spin.
bet.
That's why we're getting so many hits. And here we go. That is a 15 black. It's a $5 win. We will take it. We're up 680.
No more bet.
Let's repeat the bet and spin. Here we go. All right, that's an 18 red. $95 win. I like it. We're up 775
No
now.
more bet.
And here we go. And that's a 16 red. $95 win again. We are up $870. And there's not very many systems that cover 24 numbers that have payouts like this on the jackpot numbers.
No more
So let's
bet.
go ahead and spin again at 85. We're almost 10 minutes into this system, and that is a 29 black. That's a loss. So again, we can double on the first one, but really all we're doing is increasing by the unit size that we started with. So on the first one, that is a double, and that's a 1 red. And that's a $10 win. So we're up 795.
No more
Let's
bet.
rebet and spin. We get a couple wins here. We'll go ahead and restart. Or 1 good win, and that's 11 black. That's a loss, so we'll increase by what we started with. Again, that's 1, 2, 3 on the double streets. 1, 2, 3. And then the corners, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. And then on the splits, a single unit. And those are $5 units with this one. We have a 255 total bet. And here we go. That's a 22 black. Okay, that's a $15 win. And we're up 640. Let's just rebet and spin. There we go. That's a 13 black. It's another $15 win. We'll take it. Let's rebet and spin again. We get a few more little wins like that. We should just restart. That's a 24 black. That's another $15 win. I think that's about enough. We're not quite back to where we were, but let's be smart and go back to 85. All right, let's go ahead and spin. Anytime you're doing really well, even if you're not all the way back to session profit, go ahead and restart after a few wins if you're close. And there's another $5 win. We're up 675. Let's rebet again at 85 here, and here we go. All right, that's a 34 red. Another $5 win. We're up 680. Let's spin again here and see what we get. 24 numbers covered. And that's a 25 red. And that's a loss. So again, on the first one, it's the only one you can double. After that, you increase by what you started with. And here we go. That's a 25 red. And that's a loss, so we'll increase. Again, that's 3 units on the double streets. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Corners, 1, 2. 1, 2. And here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, let me get rid of those real quick. There we go, 30 on each, and then a single unit increase on the splits. That's a 255 total bet. And here we go. That's a 9 red. And that's definitely a loss. So we're going to increase again. Again, 3 on the double streets. 1, 2, 3. And 2 on the corners. 1, 2. Here we go. There we go. That's better. And 1 on the splits. All right, 340 total bet. Now that's why we have the $2,000 bankroll. We have 24 numbers covered, and that is a 12 red. That's a loss. We're going to increase again. So you can see that dropped us back to being down a little bit now. Excuse me. So 1, 2, 3. Let me get that right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, and 1. 1 and 1. That's a 425 total bet now. Let's spin. All right, here we go. That's a 22 black. It's a $25 win. Let's go ahead and just rebet and spin. Now we really need to get one of those numbers in the golden circle. That's a 16 red. That's a $475 win. And what I recommend is if you go way down like we just did from 700 back to 330, and you're way up there in the bets, go ahead and restart. Don't stay at 425. He says to go ahead and restart and be as safe as possible. That's one reason he says he still hasn't lost. And let's go ahead and spin back at base level at 85, and let's build it back up. Let's don't be greedy. And Basir says don't be greedy. Go ahead and restart. And there you go, $185 win. We're back up 515. Let's rebet and spin. So, man, that was fantastic. That's a 1 red. Another win. We're up 520. You can see we're building it back up anyway, even though we took a little bit of a hit there. And here we go. It's a 36 red. And that's a win. So the 15 minutes is up, and we're up $525 with Basir's Golden Circle Roulette system, which he said has never lost. So again, part of the reason he says it hasn't lost is because anytime that he's happy with the profit, he resets back to 85 at the base level with these $5 units. Again, 3 on the double streets, 2 on the corners, 1 on the splits. And that's a pretty fun system as well. As always, test this out on your simulator before you take it to the casino. And share with everybody in the community what your results are. That helps them out and everyone in the community out. And they can really help you out by sharing their results as well. please send your systems into roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. Again, that's roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. I love seeing new systems every day, just like this one from Basir. So I think it's fantastic. I hope you're really enjoying the new videos every single day of the week at 7 a.m. Central Time, as always. And yeah, I mean, I'm just loving what you guys are doing. So keep it up. Keep sharing them every day. And I'll keep checking your emails and putting out new systems every day. This is the Roulette Master. Have a great day, everybody.